Yeah, man, say all praises and honor unto how. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of great men, Stone, Shalom, to all the brothers and they're pushing this truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. Yeah, this is a brother from James Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
Shapal.
I don't want to listen, this brain device that we see Esau Edom, working on, basically, bring forth, to basically the world, because according to prophecy, right, John already see, people receiving, device in their basically in their head and also in their hand, and you will see Esau, making a lot of moves, basically, bring forth that prophecy, right, because these things was written, so basically, take place in this time to living in, and now we actually see the moves I make, for Revelation 13, right, one of the biggest prophecy, one of the main prophecy, we've been waiting on for years, been saying it, and we continue to say it, 13 and 16 and down, come to pass, right, so we see them make a lot of moves in order for this prophecy come to pass in full effect and become monetary worldwide, right, the M.O.T.B, right, a digital device, or you could say the C-hip, right, that's the time people living in right now, when Esau, getting ready now to rule it out, up to the world, make it become monetary worldwide, right, well, brother?
This is an article from PC techchurch.com. This is November 25th, 2023. It says Neuralink Elon Musk brain implant startup quietly raises an additional $43 million. Yeah? It says Neuralink, the Elon Musk funded company developing implantable chips that can read brain waves, has raised an additional $43 million in venture capital, according to a filing with the SEC. See? It says the filing published this week shows the company increased its previous tranche led by Peter Thiel's founder fund from $280 million to $323 million in early August. 32 investors participated according to the filing. Neuralink has disclosed its valuation recently, but in June, Reuters reported that the company was valued at about $5 billion after privately executed stock trades. Says,
right, so we know that these are men we see on the forefront, Elon Musk, right, and the rest of them people, things that them are the one who really, call the shots. But we know that these men are just lower, are would say lower level, and the elites them, the real one is the Rothschild, right? The top Rothschild like Jacob Rothschild, and so on done. That basically really in charge of certain things. So you might use these men on the forefront. Basically, public can see them and know them, while them basically behind the scene, right? Because them been living in secret for years, decades, that the people don't know about them, but people kind of wake up to them now, because certain information coming out, right? So they are basically one, behind the scene and pull all the strings, right? You can give me the scripture in Job 5, and verse 12.
So this is Job 5 and verse 12.
Right.
We say he disappointed the device of the crafty.
God, so it's supposed to say he disappointed the devices of the crafty. Who disappointed the device of the crafty? The Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Right? God.
So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
So he disappointed the device of the crafty so that their hand cannot perform their enterprises. Right? They not get everything fully accomplished. Right? Because they believe that they're going to get everything fully accomplished. The elites. They think they're going to have them new world order, up and running fully. But they're going to reach a certain level, a certain distance with them plan, what they're planning right now. And then they're going to get destroyed altogether. Right? Going to bring the downfall, of their kingdom altogether. And slavery after this coming destruction. Right, go on?
Verse 13, he had taken the wise in their own craftiness.
So how about Shemir shall take the wise in their own craftiness? Because they are basically the one behind the scene, as I mentioned, the elites them. They have certain men on the forefront, in league with them, what they might use, right? But they are the one behind the scene, so they think that they put everything into place because they are fighting the two sides, right? They are staging the war, third world war destruction to take place, right? In order to basically get rid of the majority of the herd population through the destruction and the chaos, the famine and all these things that they are basically planning to bring up on the earth. But then even the Father one, we're programming them to do all these things so the prophecies can fulfill and they go basically straight into slavery. Right? So they're on the earth, programming people for the things while even the Father program them. Give us a Lord, put it on them heart to fulfill His will. So there's only one will in the will of Yahweh. Watch him how shine.
And the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. This is Psalms 10, verse 9. Say, light in wait secretly.
Read that verse. Read from verse 3. Make it make sense. Alright.
Psalms 10, verse 2. It said, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Done?
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
And who is the wicked? You read Malachi 1 and 4. Right? Explain who is the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, which are the so-called white people today. Right? Go on, brother.
For the wicked boast of his heart's desire,
Done?
and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
Done.
To the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God.
Done. So they're not seeking after the Heavenly Father because these men, they follow the ways of the Heavenly Father. Right? The scripture says, no favor been shown to the wicked, yet we lay not learn righteousness. So none of them for the good. Right? Scripture says the Lord created the wicked for the day of evil. So they are created to be the wicked. That's the reason why I have that small at I believe in him, small at Yuval Noah Yuhari. So they're not eating about the God above the sky or above the cloud. They might do them Google. Right? Their technology, that's what they believe in. Right? Go on.
The God is not in all his thoughts.
Go on.
His ways are always grievous.
His ways are always grievous. Especially to the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indian. Go on.
Thy judgments are far above out of his sight.
Go on.
As for all his enemies,
Go on.
he puffeth at them.
Prophet at them. Go on.
He had said in his heart,
In his mind, from the Hebrew word lab, which basically means mind. Go on.
I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Yeah, then think about going to continue to reign forever and ever. Right? So the scripture says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. Right? So then think about what accomplish a new world order. Go around and prophecies them, and accomplish, what they've been planning for years, decades, fully. Right? Because they've been dropping out. A lot of them been dying out through the years. Right? The top elites them, that members been dying off. So they're putting things into place in order to get fully up and running now. Right? Because years of planning. I know they want, they finally put the final touch to it. Right? So they're putting things into place fast, ushering, the new NWO rapidly. But scripture I tell you. Right? Go on, brother.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking place of the villages. In the secret place where he murder the innocent.
Them are the one behind the scene. Doing all the, wickedness. While they have the puppets on the front. While the majority of people don't understand and know that they are the one calling shots. Come on, brother. Finish?
Murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lied in wait secretly. As a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor. He do it catch the poor when he drive him into his net.
In his trap. And this is a trap right now. Because they are making a lot of movies, because you saw, them say them subliminal message, through them media, through them shows, movies and all these things, even cartoon, right? When you take on the device, the things that we can do, right? You go to school, you can't perform good at school, right? You can just, download all the information, you have to go through that hard, all this at school again, just download all the information on that device, and you have it, right? But not knowing that it's a trap, because them can control your mind totally through them technology, right? Go on.
You like trending and everything trendy, you run it down, man.
Revelation.
Like you see them have the new ceiling challenge now, where them come with that, again come with a new challenge. Everything is trendy, you run it down. So this is going to be one new trend to them when it comes, because it makes things easier for them. Like the easy life. Yeah.
Revelation 13 and verse 13. See, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
God say, deceive them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles, right? They're all, the things that them do through them technology. Now, they are basically, say, when you take this device, you can see, your limb, certain limb basically work properly, or you meet some form of accident, something you can take this device and you can move your hand again or your foot. Yeah. So they're basically using the technology to do some miracle.
Transcend the natural course
to transcend the common course of nature. Go back to the Greek Semayan.
Bypass them.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're trying to deceive the world to tell them that they can do all these things. And a lot of people give in, because guess what? A lot of people the whole night them go in bed, go sleep and dream, so they will walk again. So he start doing this now, a lot of people will give in. So he might deceive them through, the good things that they are able to do. In order to basically, catch them. Because when they do that, they can control, through that device. Because that device can make you can move your limb, send signal to your body part. They might can control it basically what you have are your thought. That's what Esau want. Totally control. He want to be like the most you can't what in the scripture. So might you can control, what you're thinking, how you're doing. Know what you think. That's the level where they want to reach. Right? But even if I know the thought, the scripture tell you. In Proverbs 16, so the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So they want you to control what you're thinking, or how you have in mind. They want to know all these things, all knowing through that device. That's what Esau preparing right now for do. Right? Go on, brother.
Alright, read that again. Revelation 13 verse 14 says, and he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
By the means of those miracles, the things that they're able to do through the technology. Go on.
Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
The beast is near to today, but then it was the Roman Empire. Right? One.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of to the beast, right, which are the wound by a sword and they live.
Can't say so. Rome fell, right, and now come back again all over again, right? The second leg of the Roman Empire. The system, just the same as our Rome, operate back then. The same system all over again, right? Because back then you have in Roman Empire you have the plebeians and the patricians. Fast forward to now you have Democrats and Republicans. You have the Senate House, right? And you have the provinces, and you have Rome having provinces in them, just like America have just the same. Because even out here in Jamaica, them have Senate House out here. So the same Roman system all over again. Right, go on.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And the image is what? The system. Like this NWO, where it's pushing on the world right now. Right? All countries have to get on board with this thing. You see them push out them, then CBDC, countries, across the world getting on board with the CBDC. See the piloting programming, in the different countries, and pop up one back of the other. Because Esau, they're getting ready now for bringing this system fully. right? Because the CBDC is a framework for the M.O.T.B. That's C-HIP. You know, we're planning to roll out on the world. Right? One?
Right. That the image of the beast should speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Because all know with this agenda, this NWO agenda is supposed to get put to death according to the elites. Right, go on?
And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead.
So this is what we're getting ready to take place right now, in full effect. Esau going to make this thing become monetary, right, worldwide, right? The whole juicy juice, you know, thing when we see that push by the world, you know, certain country, you could even go to a certain country if you don't take it, you could even keep a job. You will see what happened in 2020, it's like a marker for us. But this is going to be way more worse than 2020. Because the pressure never really come on, the amount of people who give in. You know. Even, I'm show you too, it show you know, that the mass of people, Esau know already have a mass of people already. Majority will give in and take it. Because even pastors, they get pastors to come on the forefront and talk the madness, you know, to the public, because they know people believe in them pastors. You know, and are trusting in their pastors. Right? So they use the people who were influential, you know, to basically push them agenda. So we already seen a test run of what to come. Right? But we understand, we know that the Heavenly Father is going to keep us, you know, in those days. If we stay faithful, you know, until the end. We're going to be protected. We're going to be feeding the time to come when Esau make this thing become monetary worldwide. So this is how basically John saw on the island of Patmos. Right, go on.
Verse 16 says, he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Alright, say nobody now. Take it. And the people tell us too, you know, if you take it, what will happen to you? They're going to get destroyed, you're going to get burned by ICBM missile, fire, right? Or fire from the chariots. Right? Right? That's a judgment written in the scripture. We take it here. And the scripture says we're supposed to be faithful unto death. It doesn't matter. You know? But that'll take place at the time to come, we're supposed to stay faithful.
Give it to the 300.
Psalm.
No man, Revelation 3:10. Yeah man,
This is Revelation 3 and verse 10.
Why?
It reads, says, because there was kept the word of my patience.
Because you keep the word of patience, because you keep the word of Yahweh patient, one.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
They will keep us, you know, during the time when he saw he don't make this thing become monetary worldwide, because they're preparing right now. They're going to keep us. Right? So faith is very important. You're going to take a lot of faith in order to make it through those days, especially when temptation start to really, you know, come in, because you know you're going to have, you know, a lot of temptation, trials, right? We're going to feel hungry, but we're going to get food, right? So we're going to go through that, you know, that time, right? I will just have to stay faithful no matter what. But you're going to have family member, woman. If you're a woman or a child, you make you go, you know, give in and take the device because of, you know, hunger, right? And that basically one of the weapons we Esau will use, you know, in the time to come. Make a lot of people give in and take that device, because they can get it and get food, right? You know what these men operate already. Go on, brother. Finish.
Because I was keep the word of my patient, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
God say, man, keep us from the hour of temptation. Going to keep us. Right, go on.
Say, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Let no man take a crown. Hold his truth unto the end. Right? So I say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Right? So, you know, we hope and pray, you know, we finish the work. Right? In the day we have to finish the work. Finish? So with that, I say our praises and honor unto Yahweh, and double honor to the apostles, to the elders, great man stone. Shalom to all the brothers and how they're pushing this truth, sincerity and all honesty. Shalom. Shalom also to the few sisters. Shalom.